Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make some homemade granola bars. These save a ton of money, and you can make them as healthy or as unhealthy as you want, depending on what you want to put in them. Obviously you can see here we've got quick oats, vanilla, cinnamon, I've got some pecans, diced almonds, flaxseed, peanut butter, as few ingredients as possible. It should really just be some peanuts. Occasionally there will be a second ingredient just to keep it creamy. Try not to use anything with more than 2 ingredients, 2 or 3 for peanut butter. And then I've got some locally grown or locally made raw honey as well. If you're going to use honey, always stick to local. It collects the pollen and toxins in the air where you live, and it helps you and your body fight those off in the future. Kind of helps you prevent your seasonal allergies from acting up. So, alright, we're going to get started. So we're going to start out with our dry ingredients. Some oats here. It's roughly about 3 to 4 cups of oats. Just regular old rolled oats. You definitely want the quick oats. You don't want to get the other ones. Quick ones are the ones you want to go with. You don't need any slow oats here. Next I'm going to add my flaxseed. I like to get the whole grain premium, packed with protein and potential. I'm going to pour that in here. Alright, we've got our flaxseed. Adding a little extra nutrition here. Tastes a little nutty, doesn't have much taste to it, but put that in. Alright, now we got some pecan pieces. You can use whatever nuts, oats. If you like dried cranberries, you can go with that. If you want to keep it pretty dry, to add in the diced almonds here. Pecans, almonds, some of the healthier nuts for you. That's what we're going for here, a little health aspect. So we've got all the dry ingredients added. I'm going to mix this up. Whoa, throwing stuff. Once it's mixed up, you can mix it with your hands. You can use a spoon. You can use whatever you want. I'm trying to use my hands here. It's a little easier. I like the feel of it. Feels nice on my fingies. Alright. I've got this added all together and mixed up. I think I'm going to add some chocolate chips to this batch. I like a little sweetness to my flavoring here. The darker the chocolate, the better it is for you. So I'm going to add some dark chocolate chips here. I like to use the miniature ones. As you can see, these are not full-size chocolate chips. They're tiny. Tiny chocolate chips. So add those in, as many as you like, as little as you like. I like to make sure it's a nice mixture, nice and even. Alright, so we've got our dry mixture together. I'm just going to add a dash of salt. I like to use a pink Peruvian salt. Tends to be a little better for you. I'm not really 100% sure why, but you can Google it. It'll tell you. Alright, so we've got salt. Do a little bit of cinnamon in here, just for flavor. There you go. Mix it again. And this time when you mix it, make a little well in the middle of your bowl. I like to use a bit bigger bowl than I really need to. Just ensures less of a mess. So there's my little hole there. It's time to add some wet ingredients. I'm going to start off with some peanut butter, and we'll go from there. Alright, we've got peanut butter in, so now I'm just going to add that local honey we talked about. It's about 1.5 cups, 2 cups of peanut butter, about a 1/2 cup of local honey. I like the raw honey a little bit better. Not really sure why either, but once again, you can Google that if you like. Use whatever makes you feel good. Make sure you use that local honey though. A lot of that store-bought stuff isn't quite up to par. So we've got the honey added. Add a little splash of vanilla. There you go. Just about a tablespoon. Just a splash. Alright, and now that we've got that added, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use a spatula. I'm going to get all this mixed. You're going to fold it in. So you can see I'm kind of just pressing as I fold. Fold in, Press, press, press. Fold from the outside. And you just pretty much keep doing this. Folding and pressing. You want to make sure you get it mixed real nice. You don't want any dryness left. You want every piece to be a little bit moist. Alright, once it's all moist, you can do a little test run. Roll a little ball together. Should still be slightly crumbly, but enough so when you hold it down, it's not going to burst into 1,000 pieces. So, you can either roll it into these balls, put it on a parchment prepared lined cookie sheet, and then refrigerate the balls as is. You can dip these in melted chocolate if you want to. Want to get a little unhealthy side there. Melted chocolate, you got yourself some nice chocolate salty balls. Something I really enjoy. Or, if you want to make actual granola bars, you can take a parchment paper lined cake pan. I spray a little bit of grease in the pan and then press my parchment paper right in. This is going to make it a little easier to clean up and easier to press down and pull out the upcoming granola bars. So, once that's all lined, you're going to pour your mixture right in there. Once the granola is all in the pan here, you can see it's all spread out. You're going to want to take another piece of parchment paper, place it over the top, and use quite a bit of pressure with your entire hand to press this down nice and firm here. Make sure it's nice and evenly spread. We don't want some thin granola bars and some fat granola bars. We want these to be pretty uniform. So go through, use the heel of your hand here, press it all in. Get that nice and pressed in there. Oh, come on. I like to go around the edges just one quick time, make sure those edges are pressed down. Those are pretty important because they hold down most of the structure of your granola bars. Alright, so got these all pressed down here. So you can see we've got a nice pan of delicious granola bars. Once they're pressed down, I refrigerate them for about a half hour just to get them to set. They don't necessarily have to be cold, but if you leave them out and it's warm, they're going to get mushy and they're going to fall apart. So, we're going to refrigerate these and it'll be time to cut them. Alright, once you've got your granola bars refrigerated, and cut them into as big a sizes as you want. I like to take pieces of parchment paper and wrap them individually in tiny parchment pieces. And then I put them in quart-sized freezer bags, and I keep these in the freezer. When you keep them in the freezer, they stay better longer. And also, then when I take one out in the morning for work, by the time I get to work, they're the perfect consistency, nice and gooey and soft, ready to be eaten. Eat those little bitches. So, alright guys, that was how you make your own homemade granola bars. Like I said, you can do your own variation, add whatever filling you want. Just want to make sure you get a nice moist mixture to press down into your pan. You'll be good to go. I hope you enjoyed how to make homemade granola bars. Sunday fun day. Woohoo!